Oh my gosh, guys, the craziest thing ever just happened during my last hit. I've never been so happy in my life. It's happening. It's coming. This is not a
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
Good morning, guys, and oh, what a morning it has been. It truly has been. I have just been staring at a screen since 1:30 this morning, which that's early for even me. You guys know I get up at 2, somewhere around there. 1:30, springing out of bed, and that is because of an incident that happened yesterday where normally I have my stories planned out the day before. Like, that's the goal on the morning shift for us. Obviously, you know, things happen and I don't know, sometimes I'm on breaking or things like that, but I always have my stories planned out. And yesterday I went to my shoot, did my story, wrote the whole script, did everything, and was so excited about this story. Like, this is one of, oh my gosh, like the most interesting stories I've ever shot. I was really excited about it. And then I took my nap, woke up for my nap. And last night I got a text from the person I interviewed, why'd I say that weird, interviewed, asking if I could please not run the story actually because she changed her mind. And that's never happened to me before. Like, I've had people back out of interviews, but I've never had someone do the whole shoot, the whole shebang, and then back out of it. And I just was like up for my nap, so tired, so groggy, just staring at my phone like, oh no, because obviously it's too late for me to shoot anything else. Like, it kind of just really screws me over a little bit because, you know, then I roll up to work today and I don't have a story prepared, which, not having a story prepared, first of all, I feel like a failure. I know in my mind, like, it's not my fault. Like, I can't help if someone, like, it's not my fault that this happened, right? It feels like my fault. It's me. I'm the reporter who her story fell through, you know? Like, it just, I have to get better at, like, not feeling so bad about things that are out of my control. I feel like it's all my fault. I don't know. So anyway, I had a decision to make, but not really a decision. There was no decision. Of course I was not going to run it if she didn't want me to, but technically I had all the rights in the world to still run it, to act like I didn't see the message. I would never, I promise. But just because, you know, she already gave us her permission. But of course, I would never, ever, ever air something that someone doesn't want. And are you guys ready for this story? I figured I could tell it to you. It's going to be a little bit more boring than normal because normally I like to put like pictures up and show you guys things, but obviously I'm not going to do that. It was a woman who delivered her baby on the side of the road over the weekend. So I, first of all, met with her just like 4 days after she gave birth. I met the baby and everything. He was so freaking cute. Like, oh my gosh, this was actually her 7th baby. So she has given birth 6 times before. She has done this a lot. She knew what to expect, or so she thought. She was at her barn. She lives in northern Kentucky. And all of a sudden she noticed like she was kind of getting contractions. Her baby wasn't due for another 3 weeks. She was with 5 of her other children, put them all in the car. And then as she was driving, she realized she had to pull over because it was getting like way more intense. She went over to the grass, squatted down. And as she squatted down, the baby started just coming out within seconds. Like, first the head, then the shoulders, and he was just out. She then put the baby back on her lap and drove home while the baby was still attached to the umbilical cord. She said it was very short, so it was like hard. And then once she got back to the home, she realized she had to deliver the placenta, did that in the shower, and then that's when her midwives met her at her house. But how crazy is that? Like, I was so excited for this story. I was so hyped. It's already written. Everything is written. Oh my gosh. But she, I guess, just doesn't want to share that anymore, which is fine. It happens. So Local 12 viewers are not going to be in for a treat this morning with that story. And actually, the story that I'm now covering is a lot different, a lot more serious.
Employees at Procter & Gamble will return to work this morning after the company closed its downtown headquarters yesterday.
Police say a former employee made threats, and Local 12's Clancy Burke is downtown with what we know about the security concerns. Good morning, Clancy.
Good morning, Bob. Well, that employee is now in police custody after he allegedly texted 2 people saying he was coming to P&G and taking over. He is in custody, but he has not yet officially been charged with anything. So that's why we are not revealing his name, but charges will likely follow.
Okay, right now I'm giving you a behind the scenes look at some serious appearance issues this morning. My hair, awful. Don't know why that is. Like, I don't do anything differently, and some days it's just like, no, I'm not gonna cooperate. Hair, not looking great. And then this is probably the least favorite jacket that I own. I hate it. I got it at the beginning of my reporting career, so like 5 years ago. I almost never wear it because it makes me feel like some sort of space Martian. The material is just like, I don't know, space Martian-y. That doesn't even make sense. And the shoulder blades, do you see what is going on? Or not the shoulder blades, the shoulder pads. Do you guys see what's going on here? It looks like, guys, this is not my shoulder. Like, this is like all popping out. Like, it's just like, why, Calvin Klein, why? It's funny though, because I've gotten so much better at just like truly not caring. Well, I mean, I don't know if this is even a good thing, but like not really caring what I look like on air, because I used to, oh my gosh, when I first started reporting in Dayton, I would race back to the station after my live shots to go check like what did I look like during the live shots, because you have no way of knowing as you're live. Actually, I showed you guys recently, I actually can get into an app if I wanted to see like my past live shots from the morning, but I never do that now. But yeah, I used to be like, oh my gosh, what did I look like? And the reason I did that is because I always wanted to like improve. Like now I kind of just know like my look and what I'm going to look like no matter what. But I was experimenting with different makeup. Does a bright eye look good? What about smoky, dark lips, light lips? You guys can see I've been going a little bit darker on my lips. It just, I think, looks better on air. So now I kind of just like know my look, so I really don't care. Like I have no idea what the heck I looked like during my live shots yesterday. And it's funny because during my live shots in the beginning of my career, I would constantly be reapplying my makeup throughout the morning. Like, oh, we need more powder, we need more lipstick. Now, I apply it right now. It's not going to be reapplied. Like if I had like a noon live shot, okay, that's when we start touching things up. But throughout my morning live shots, this is what you get. That was more difficult to close than I expected.
I have some time to kill before my next shoot of the morning, so I thought we'd go on a little walk in downtown Cincinnati and I could show you guys the apartment complex Zach and I almost moved into 3 years ago when we were looking at apartments. We were so close to going with what's called the One Lytle apartment. So I know on the outside, this actually does not look that stunning, but on the inside, guys, it was so beautiful. Like it felt so luxurious, even just like when you walk in like the main area. And then of course the actual apartments and the views, you either get like a river view or the city view, and the one we looked at had both. Like we were so in love. But I did the math and I'm so happy we didn't choose this apartment complex, because we have saved more than $15,000 by not choosing this apartment complex over the course of 3 years. The one we chose is just that much less expensive, and like $15,000, and it's more than that. But 15,000, like that's so much money. And yeah, we just knew like we didn't, I don't know, like we just weren't in a financial place where we were willing to throw all that money away. But oh my gosh, okay, wait guys, right now I'm being so creepy. This is the outside. This is what I do when I'm waiting for people to come to my interviews. Oh, darn it. All right, the windows are very tinted and there are people probably inside staring at me. Yep, I see a man on the treadmill. But anyway, I had like this really awesome gym that I can insert a picture of. And then down here, boom, 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 that's the river. So anyway, thanks for going on this journey with me.
And what's neat about Zach and I making the more financially responsible, frugal decision 3 years ago is that now for this next chapter in our lives, we can afford to be a little more bougie, a little more spendy. I mean, like, I feel more comfortable knowing, like, okay, I'm going to be spending a little bit more money, but past Clancy did that for future Clancy. Like, thank you so much. And I know you guys are kind of still wondering, like, what the heck? Next video, that's when I'm making a big announcement. So stay tuned. The very next video, it's happening. It's coming. But for now, all I will say is that things are happening. I don't know. Just finished work and I'm listening to the Travis Barker interview on the Joe Rogan podcast. I don't listen to Joe Rogan, but I just typed in Travis Barker on Spotify because I just wanted to hear an interview he was in. I'm obsessed with him after finishing his memoir. He wrote it like in 2015, so it was super old, but guys, I used to judge him so much. Like just looking at him with all of his tattoos, and he's just not the type of guy I normally I'm attracted to, even. Like, I don't know, he scares me. I'm not gonna lie, he scared me. But read the book. It's so eye-opening, and it just goes to show, like, you should never judge a book by its cover. Read it. What I'm doing now, though, is I'm tackling this very difficult task. I want to know how to apply fake lashes. So clearly these are like 2 different sizes. I tried 3 weeks ago, and I tried like cutting them. I don't know, so I need to get back to the scissor work, but I just like really want to be able to put them on, and we're just gonna give it a shot. Let's see. I actually hate myself. Like, are you kidding me? Do you see this? Do you see it? This was me trying my hardest. I really thought I was gonna get it. If anyone can comment down below where you think I went wrong to guide me and help me. This is, can I even take them off now? Oh, it kind of hurts. Not really, I'm a baby, but this is, And the reason I want to know how to do it is because I'm trying to book all of my wedding vendors and oh, what is happening? It's stuck. Oh no, guys. Oh my gosh. What is, oh my gosh, guys, do you see this? My eye, my eye, this eye, look at this one, it's stuck. And this one's stuck to my lash. I'm gonna lose lashes over this. Come on, Clans, come on. You're so brave. Oh. Yeah, I want to be able to apply my own lashes on my wedding day so I don't have to hire a makeup artist because that's the only thing I would need someone to help me with, and I don't think that's gonna be happening. Maybe I'll try this like once a week. That was awful though. I don't ever want to try this again. One thing I do want to address though, and I have to take off this makeup so you can take me seriously as I'm addressing it, because this is probably my most common hate comment. It's not really hate, I mean, it's people who care, but it's that I talk bad about myself, and a lot of people are like, you need to stop, like, love yourself, like, the way you talk about yourself is awful. But here's the thing. First of all, I think a lot of people don't realize, like, I'm kidding. Oh, sorry, I don't know if the water is distracting. I'm kidding. Like, it's like if I say, like, oh, I hate myself, like, I'm not, like, legitimately, like, going in there and writing in my journal, like, I hate myself. Like, that's not it. It's just, like, a joke. Like, I don't know. Those words don't really hold that much meaning to me. I just say it. But also, a lot of people talk about, like, oh, like, you have to love yourself and self-love and this and that. But for me, I actually don't believe that. And where I gained so much power and what really, really helped me was not self-love or body love. It was body neutrality. Talking not just about your body, but your face, like your whole being, in the sense that instead of being like, oh, I have to look in the mirror and love this and this and this about myself, love every physical characteristic, I actually don't think that's that healthy, at least not for me. Sorry, my air fryer is beeping. For me, it's just not caring about that, not letting that control me, not letting any of those thoughts hold any weight. Like, I don't want to focus on the physical parts of myself. I would rather focus on what's on the inside. So we're neutral on the outside, like, all right, cool, my body is what it is, I work out, I try to treat it as good as I can, but at the end of the day, it's just not about what it looks like. Body neutrality to me, it's just like, because I have spent so much of my life, I mean, I told you guys, even when I worked in Dayton, like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what did I look like during, like, this live shot? You know, like, I've spent so much of my life caring about what I look like, and I always will. Are you kidding me? To an extent. I mean, I'm gonna edit this clip, and trust me, I'll be critiquing myself. There's no getting around that, but I really do try to work on just neutrality. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's not as important as all of the things that are going on inside. So just wanted to address that because I was editing this vlog at lunch today. It was at like 8 a.m. And I was like, ooh, I feel like people are gonna hate on me because I was talking about how I didn't like my hair. Whenever I mention like the slightest thing I don't like about myself, people freak, which I get. You're just being loving and trying to like be nice, I guess, but sometimes people say it in a very mean way. Ain't that the truth on YouTube? Right now I am preparing lunch, still listening to the Travis Barker interview, and I was just craving fresh broccoli and cauliflower that I did in the air fryer. I don't know, like, it's just been so much better than the frozen kind that I normally get, like, oh my goodness. But I want to show you this guy over here, and it is my grilled chicken, but I'm using a new seasoning. So I started seasoning my chicken like, I don't know, 7-8 months ago, like a long time ago, but people don't realize it, I don't think, because the seasonings I use are invisible pretty much. Like, I use sea salt, then recently I started using garlic sea salt, and I love them, but I kind of was just getting sick of it. I just tried this last night. I've heard so much about it, and I just have never tried it. It is the Dash Original Seasoning. I've just always heard everyone mention it. Oh my goodness, I loved it. Like, I'm so looking forward to this lunch right now, and I've actually been so sick of vegetables and chicken lately, but I'm looking forward to it. So if you guys are in like a little lunch vegetable slump, maybe try switching up your seasoning. That's a little, okay, I'm like the last person who's qualified to give tips on seasoning because I just started doing this like very recently, but still, so freaking good. Okay guys, we're doing another battle of the lunches. Zach has dumb old eggs and disgusting barbecue sauce, avocado, it's kind of weak, and then I have the broccoli, the cauliflower, the chicken. Zach, let me snap.
Yeah, I gave her some peas and she's trying to bash my lunch.
And grapes, yum.
The grapes are terrible. I tried them last night.
Really?
Did you eat any?
I mean, I feel like I'm getting like acquainted. Like, tell them we've been struggling with the grapes.
Well, you have. You've got to like look at them.
I do.
Like,
I touch them sometimes. I touch
yeah,
them.
but, like,
I do.
I occasionally do too.
What, are you trying to be Travis Barker with the
Yeah.
stick? He's my hero.
Yeah, now that I know you love me so much, I've been practicing my drumming.
I was not planning on vlogging the rest of the night, but I am cracking up because Zach and I are just chilling in the kitchen. He's cooking. I'm just, I don't know, with him. And all of a sudden he refers to his uncle as just uncle. Like that's all he says. Uncle did this.
You say mom, dad, it's anything.
Okay,
This
so
is a you problem.
This is not a me problem.
So we are been discussing, my uncle is doing something for us. So we've talked about him for 3 or 4 days straight. So if I was sitting here and said, was going to bring up mom and say, oh, mom texted me and said this. So I just said, uncle responded and he got XYZ.
It makes me crack up.
It doesn't make any sense. I would
Because-
just say my
because-
uncle. You don't have to say mom.
Yes. Okay, so guys, comment down below. Zach will refer to his mom. He'll just be like, mom did this. And I think you can only say that to your sibling. Like, you have to say my mom.
I'm not saying, but there's no confusion.
I know
You're
there's
the
no
only one that must be confused. You're not calling your mom.
Zach, I'm definitely not
Not
gonna-
like Kathy, mom. Hey, Kat.
I'm not confused.
Okay, but-
It just sounds weird.
This is
So,
your problem.
please, guys, let us know. Comment below. Do you think you have to say my mom or mom if it's not your sibling? I'm grabbing my
There's
blanket.
only one right answer.
No, guys, be on my side with this one. It's been always my biggest pet peeve, and I've noticed Zach does it, which was a little concerning, but I'll let it slide. Good morning, guys. I just finished my hair and makeup, and usually I'd be going straight for the reporter closet. These are all of my reporter clothes. You guys know, luckily we have a whole nother closet for my regular ones, but today I'm shutting the door and I get to wear these. Today is bike to work day, so I am taking advantage and fully playing the part. This is like my favorite part about this job, when I just get to dress the part and I don't have to wear a dress or a skirt or dress up, because you know what, like I'm one with the people biking to work. Not really. And actually, I have covered bike to work day the last 5 years as a reporter. Every year I feel like a fraud because I obviously didn't bike to work. So yeah. All right, this is really not ideal for my story because now I can't ride my bike, but also just in general, like we are going to be just so, oh my gosh, so wet. And as I was driving here, I don't even know if you guys can hear me, like with all this rain, but as I was driving here, I got an alert on my phone that we were under a severe thunderstorm warning because the storms have been insane since last night. And I'm like quite literally driving right into where this warning is, terrified. I'm still, being from New York, tornadoes are still just so freaking foreign to me, and it still freaks me out so much. Our meteorologist, who is our nightside meteorologist, is still at the station because anytime there is a severe thunderstorm warning, they have to break into coverage. Doesn't matter if it's 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., like whatever it is, it's a law. And that's why people always call the station whenever we break into like American Idol. Last night was Young Sheldon. I saw we were getting calls. And they're very upset, and I understand you want to watch your Young Sheldon, but we physically have to do this.
Today here in Cincinnati, people will trade in 4 wheels for 2 wheels if they're brave, because it's bike to work day, but it's raining right now.
And like, wait till the lightning gets out of here. The 13th annual Breakfast on the Bridge kicks off at 7. Hopefully the lightning gone by then. Local 12's Clancy Burke joins us live from Newport with tips for beginners. Tip 1, Clancy, don't ride your bike in the lightning.
Okay, that is a useful tip, and we still do have a little bit of lightning, but look at this. The rain is gone. I've never been so happy in my life, and I broke out the bike, was so excited. But tip number 1, make sure you actually pump this thing. I don't know, can you see this? This is devastating. My tires, we have problems, we have issues, and I'm really hoping other people can keep that in mind before they leave their house.
Oh my gosh, guys, the craziest thing ever just happened during my last hit, which it's so annoying because I was right in front of the camera and it all happened in front of the camera, but you couldn't see it because we were in B-roll video. So like we had video covering it up, but I was in the middle of talking when all of a sudden a drone fell from the sky right next to me.
Create a route that you know is going to be safe. Oh wow, okay, a drone just fell from the air about, I don't know, 1 foot away from me. Wow, that was exhilarating.
The weather did end up clearing up though this morning, so that was good. And now I'm just waiting. I've told you guys this before, like this is my least favorite part of the job, just waiting for people to get back to you, because you just feel like you're doing nothing, but like I don't know what else to do besides wait. Like I need this person to get back to me for my story to move forward, but it's just like, I just hate it. You just feel so like helpless, like your whole story is in their hands. Are they going to talk to you or not? But I'm just waiting, and you know what? In this time, I'm very last minute with this, but I did want to say, and I told myself I wanted to talk about this at the beginning of the month, and I just haven't. but May is Lupus Awareness Month. And as a lot of you guys know, my mom was diagnosed with lupus several years ago. Before she was diagnosed, I had no idea what it was. I don't even know if she knew. Lupus is an autoimmune disease where your body essentially attacks itself, and it appears in all kinds of ways. I mean, the biggest symptom is just pain, just constant pain. And it's hard because my mom has several other issues as well, like rheumatoid arthritis and multiple connective tissue disease, I think it's called. So, you know, I don't know exactly what's lupus and what's everything else, but lupus is just, it's a really rough disease to live with. And so I wanted to mention it. And I just feel like I always feel so overwhelmed with helping in some kind of way, because I feel like there are so many people who need our help. Like, I don't know, there's breast cancer awareness and this disease and that disease. And like, there's just so many where I'm like, I feel like I just get like paralyzed and I don't do anything. Cause I'm like, there's just so much, like cystic fibrosis. I just did a story on that. I always tell myself this, I'm like, if you just focus on one thing and like help, like you're making such a difference, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like enough. But yeah, I just wanted to raise awareness. And I mean, for me, this is something that I've talked about, I may or may not have, because I have had some of those symptoms. The best way to describe it, and this only happens sometimes, which leads me to believe I might have an autoimmune disease because they have what's called flare-ups. But yeah, just feel like my skin is very painful, if that makes sense. Like if Zach were to like just go like this to my arm, it'd be painful. And right now it's fine, but just every once in a while that happens. So yeah, I don't know. And one thing with lupus that's very bizarre, you can't go in the sun. You get all red and puffy and you can't go in the sun. And before my mom was diagnosed, she was the tannest person you would ever see. Actually, I'm gonna insert this photo of her when she was on vacation. I mean, she did not mean to get this tan, obviously, but we were in the Caribbean and now she can't go in the sun at all. I mean, like obviously like she goes on walks and she has like a hat and sunglasses and all of that, but you can't just like sit out on a beach or at a pool or anything like that. So yeah, I just wanted to raise awareness. I don't know, sometimes I feel like there's like nothing I can do to help, but I have this platform. And also this is a good reminder that if you are healthy, I mean, that is such, yes! Someone got back to me, let's see what he says. Clancy Burke. The goods have been acquired, and this is what I like to call a wild Friday night. I just got fusion for Zach and me. You guys know our favorite brown rice bowls. He gets salmon, I get chicken. Then I got the harvest snaps. He's actually pretty hungry, so if you want to take your fusion, you can. You don't have to just wait.
No, I'm waiting on you to do your shots.
But explain. We have a big weekend, especially you.
We do have a big weekend. I turned 30, so I'm officially old. And then doing like a workout competition thing tomorrow. Doing that in the morning. I did it last year. I think, did we put it on here? Yeah, we did. We put some of the clips on here. They do a really good job. It's called Race Street. One of my buddies works for the guys that put it on. And then we're doing a pool party tomorrow, so big day.
So it's just gonna be a chill Friday night, which Zach obviously just wants to like chillax before the competition, and I'm like, say no more, sign me up. I'm so tired from the work week as usual. We have to go to Kroger to pick up burgers and brats and hot dogs and all that, but this is the Friday night. Oh my gosh, guys, new development, breaking news. We were about to sit and watch Ozark, which I'm kind of just not a fan of. The season 4 is not doing it for me. And then I saw My Next Guest with David Letterman has new episodes. I loved this for like the first, oh gosh, I was about to say the first season. I guess there's 3 others. And Billie Eilish, we're about to do it. I made the executive decision and Zach's just going along with it. Good morning, guys. We have a slight problem because yesterday I decided to go for the gold and get a spray tan. And today I am waking up like an Oompa Loompa, an actual Oompa Loompa. So normally I go to Tan Envy, something like that, and it just shut down. So I went to Palm Beach Tan, and the person there convinced me to get dark. I mean, she was like amazing, and I was like, honestly, do you think medium is gonna be like not enough? And she's like, oh my god, dark is like not even dark. I feel a little bit orange. Yeah, so the worst part about all of this is that I'm going to a pool party in which I can't wear makeup. I mean, obviously I could if I wanted to, but I'm not wearing makeup to a pool party, so I don't know. I'm gonna go work out and then shower and then see if like life can just like, I don't know, get better, maybe help wash it off. It's just, oh my goodness, guys. I just got to the gym and look, I forgot my Apple Watch. I'm Apple Watchless.
This is so bad. I know this is so bad. I know I worked out before I had an Apple Watch, but I feel like I might as well not even do it now. I don't know. I'm just like so used to like seeing my progress, seeing how far I'm going. I don't know. And that's such an excuse. The bike literally tells you how far you're going. I don't know. I feel naked. I feel weird.
Oh my gosh, guys, I actually feel so much better about my tan, my orange coating, we should call it instead, after I showered. I mean, maybe this looks exactly the same, but I feel like it definitely took a little bit of it off because I hadn't showered when I recorded this morning. So maybe that's helping. I don't know. But right now I have the air blasting because I want Zach to have a nice, cool environment to come back to when he gets back from his fitness competition. We'll have to find out how he did. He was doing it with 4 other guys. And then we've got the goods, a lot of hot dog buns, burger buns, snacks, napkins, plates, more buns, and then obviously we have like hot dogs, brats, burgers, all of that in the fridge. We still need to get, I think, alcohol, but yeah, getting everything ready. Oh, and the worst part, it is apparently supposed to start raining at 2. So right now it's, what is it, 10:46, 83 degrees and sunny. Like, it's perfect. Everyone needs to just come now. My bathing suits are really not organized nicely, but I am thinking about whether or not I want to wear a 1-piece or 2-piece. I actually prefer 1-piece. Like, I just think they look better on me, and I just feel like more comfortable in them. 2-piece, I feel like I'm in a bra and underwear. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna break out the bright pink today. Yeah, this one is from Victoria's Secret. I got it last summer. It's bright pink. I love that. And I think actually that might look nice. I was about to say it would look nice with my tan. Will it look nice with orange, I should say? Probably not, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. Okay guys, I'm running so far behind, so we have to make this quick, but this is the finished outfit, this cover up. I don't know, my mom got it for me for my birthday a couple of years ago. We've got the New York hat, the shades, the bathing suit, and honestly, it is cloudy right now. It's gonna rain in like an hour or 2. This is maybe not ideal, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. This is a great pool party. You can probably see Zach down there still on the grill. Everyone's inside. Good morning, guys. So yesterday obviously ended up not going the way we expected, even though like we could see it was going to rain. It was hailing as Zach was on the grill. So we all got burgers. It was great, and hot dogs and brats for some people, and then we ended up just going to a bar, a couple of bars for the rest of the night, and it was actually like just so much fun having everyone in one place. And now this is Zach's. I feel like I'm like a home, like I'm like your mom on like a home movie. I'm like Zach's 30th. He has his Sleepy Bee breakfast. This is like a Cincinnati spot. He gets the nutty cakes. Yeah. And then side of bacon. One time I accidentally ordered the bacon infused into the pancakes, and he was not too happy. And Zach got number 2 in his fitness competition out of his friends. So that was good. Yeah. For Zach's birthday dinner tonight, I'm gonna make us some asparagus, salmon. We've got the Hawaiian roll, Zach's favorite. And then this is where I really am cheating, and I just lucked out. Like, this is huge. Yesterday, one of Zach's friends, Sam, brought over, to grill. This is actually, oh my gosh, this is really heavy. His specialty, like I didn't realize that was glass. We're obsessed with these. He makes, whenever we come over, these sweet potatoes chopped up. I think he just does olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then he puts it on the grill. Obviously, we don't have a grill, so I'm just gonna put this in the air fryer, and we are gonna have a magical dinner, partly prepared by Sam. All right, guys, dinner has been served. I warned Zach that the sweet potatoes are just like kind of mushy, but
they look good.
Who doesn't love mashed potatoes? We're calling them mush potatoes. How does it taste?
No, they're
it's
good.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we were gonna have to do a backup option, but yeah, dinner for 2. Zach's B-Day, and I actually, all right, Zach, this is how much I love you. You could see I'm kind of eating the expired asparagus, and I gave Zach the new stuff.
Thanks for not feeding me expired asparagus. You're the best.
I was actually gonna end the video right there, but I realized everyone is gonna wanna know what I got Zach for his birthday this year, given my history of bad gift giving. It's a nightmare. I think this year though, it was a success, and he likes what I got him, but I can't tell you guys what that is yet because it's gonna give away our surprise. So, with that being said, this is the last time you are speaking to me before my big announcement. Obviously, I'll be on social media and whatnot. Be sure you're following me on there, Instagram, Clancy Burke. But yeah, this Wednesday is when we're gonna announce, there's a bunch of stuff that's happening. So this Wednesday though, tune in. And then after I can tell you guys what I got him for the birthday, but it would give it all away. Or you'd just be very confused. You'd be like, what? So yeah, anyway, this was just a confusing way of saying, see you Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys so much. Bye.
All the way from Long Island, now happy in Ohio. She has the most amazing chocolate oatmeal recipe I know. Hey, that's Clancy Burke. Yeah, you heard it here first. Up and at 'em at 2 in the morning for the Cincinnati News reporting. Behind the scenes from work, here's Clancy Burke.